We all knew. Deep in our hearts, we knew this day was coming. A cancerous growth had been festering in her beautiful body year upon year. We all have a bittersweet remembrance of her always seemingly sunny disposition, the comforting way she always seemed to see the glass as half full. Even when the cancer was ravaging her, she brought this strange, vacillating like light into every room. Pollyanna had this delightful way of always only seeing the good in everyone and everything. It sometimes defied logic, though. This resultant viewpoint that oftentimes was much to her own detriment. But when that cancer got so bad that even she couldn't stand it anymore, people really started to notice. Some people, though, they couldn't handle it. They seemed to rely on Pollyanna's ways as their only hope to make it through this world. They would go about their day burying their heads in distraction. This cancer, they would tell themselves, I just can't believe it, I won't believe it. Others worked on coming to grips with the impending death of Pollyanna. Let's make this death as comfortable for us as we can, they would say. They knew that this death would finally lead them to a great healing. They knew that everyone could receive a great liberating Renaissance-like blessing from Pollyanna's death, so they started alerting everyone to the inevitable death of Pollyanna and the coming celebratory restorative funeral. We all watched her go through the dreadful, painstakingly thorough grips of her cancer. We all watched in horror as the scourge slowly but surely took over her entire body. God help us, we would plead. When can this once seeming beautiful creature finally get the release from the shackles that are holding her back? When we all finally got to see that day, when Pollyanna took that final gasping breath and her spirit left the room, that strange light that Pollyanna brought into every room suddenly became much more pure, more brilliant, and endlessly brighter. With this great new illumination, it seemed as if the whole world looked different somehow. The real healing then began, and even one of Pollyanna's estranged uncles, Uncle Sam, started coming around, even blathering about some dream to someday have a rebirth of his beloved Pollyanna, and death to America and liberty. Rang true no more. To fully understand the metaphor of this little story, that even the AI couldn't really grasp until I temporarily substituted the word or persona of Pollyanna with the words or idea of the country's willful ignorance, then it was able to kind of construct the metaphor I was wishing to convey, or at least the best I can do with limited, often goofy stock footage. Pollyanna-ish, often written in lowercase as Pollyanna-ish, means unrealistically optimistic. Naive. If someone is acting Pollyanna-ish, then they are judged as showing an optimism that is extremely naive and unthinking. But glory, glory, hallelujah, his truth marches on.